Clan in the front. What's going on? Today we're going to be learning how to make the Wu Tang Clan logo in Adobe Illustrator. So opening up a new file in Illustrator, just name it whatever you want. I'm going to use the width and height of 1500 pixels. Just hit OK. Okay. The first thing that we want to do is just take away this white fill, and I'm just going to swap that black stroke for a black fill. Okay. And now we're just going to draw a perfect circle. So using the ellipse tool, just click and drag. Yeah, that looks fine. And then use the align panel. Make sure you're aligned to artboard and just align it horizontally and vertically. Okay, nice. Now we're just going to click white to make a white fill. We're just going to make some faux cutouts. We need a perfect triangle just to kind of cut out a W shape for the top. So I'm just going to go to the polygon tool, click and drag. Yours may have a lot of points like this. Just hit the down arrow a bunch of times until it's just a triangle, and hold shift to make a perfect triangle, or it'll kind of go all wonky like that. But yeah, just click and drag so you have that, and then using the direct select, we want to rotate it upside down. So just until you see that icon, that rotate icon, click and drag, then hold shift, and it'll lock into place, perfectly upside down. Okay, now we're just going to pull this over our shape. We need it to be a bit shallower, like that. And now just holding shift, just click and drag on that, just to kind of pull, the shape that you're wanting. Mostly focusing on just this part down here. We'll deal with this stuff later. But just until you get kind of the effect that you're wanting. The Wu Tang logo isn't perfectly centered, so it's a little bit like that. I'm going to leave it here. Okay, now we just want to also incorporate this part of the circle in the shape that we want to cut. So just going to the rectangle tool, just click and drag another white box over that, and now we want to combine those two white shapes. So select them both using shift, then go to Pathfinder and hit unite, and now it's just like a kind of one arrow shape. And now we want to cut that out from our circle. So with the white layer in front, highlight both of them and hit minus front, and now we just have just more of this like kind of W looking shape. And if you want to like modify it from here, you can always go to the direct select and just highlight that one point and kind of move it around. If you just decide that you want it to look a little bit different, you're not really married to it, or you could just undo it all and just reposition it that way too. I went a little bit too far, but yeah, you could always just start here again and play around with it. But yeah, I'm going to keep it here and minus the front. There we go. Okay, and there's like another like oval shape down here that is like kind of the bottom like wings of the W. So again, hit a white fill. Let's go to the ellipse tool. It is a loud Brooklyn Sunday morning. So apologize for that. I'm not redoing it. And yeah, just pull like just an oval kind of down here, and you can play with that shape a little bit to get kind of what you want. But I'm gonna keep it mostly centered, maybe up a little bit more. Yeah, something about like that. I think that's a pretty cool effect. And again, just highlight both of them, minus front. Yeah, that looks good. And now I'm just going to cut another perfect circle out of the top to kind of mimic the W. Make sure you have a white fill, go to the ellipse tool, click and drag just a circle, and just kind of put the center of it somewhere right here. And then you can kind of move it around so you get more of the effect that you want. Maybe a little bit larger here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Then highlight both of them, minus front. Yeah, that looks nice. We just have that one last piece to do here. A way I'm going to show you how to do that is just click swap your black fill for a black stroke, and then go to the pen tool. We're just going to draw a little curve, so just click one point to start, then click and drag a little bit to like do a little bit of a curve there. And we're going to play with the width tool, so hold shift and hit W, or you can go here to the width tool. And now we're going to pull that out a little bit, and we're also going to go down here and pull it out a bit too. And yeah, that can be like our little center shape. I think that looks pretty good. There's some other stuff that you can play with. Yeah, I think on the Wu Tang logo, actually, let's combine all this for now. So yeah, this is just a path right now, so let's go to Object and Expand Appearance. That's going to expand it all, highlight it all, and just hit Unite, so now it's all one shape. And yeah, the Wu Tang logo, the like this side goes down a little bit further than this side. You can just pull it down, kind of like that. Maybe modify this one a little bit just to, kind of make that shape match. I think that looks pretty good actually. Yeah, I think that's tight. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. And yeah, there's some, if you want to play around with it a little bit, you can always like modify these paths. Just kind of fine tune it to get it the way you want. But yeah, another cool thing that you can do is just do like the cutout in the center, so you can make like, I don't know, like name tags or something, put whatever words that you want. So we're just going to draw just another rectangle, just kind of going through the center like this. And it's fine that it's black, don't worry about it. Just highlight them both, go to Pathfinder, hit minus front. So now we have this cutout. Then I'm just going to hit the type tool with T. Just going to click. I'll just write Wu Tang. It's in Myriad right now. Crank it up a little bit. I have a downloaded font that I kind of want. It's called Arigato Gozaimasu. I can't pronounce that, but it's kind of like just has like a more of a it's kind of Japanese or Chinese style, just more of a calligraphic style that Wu Tang does. And yeah, you can put whatever you want in there. Yeah, get creative. Play around with it. Put your name in there. I'm sure there's someone named Matthew watching this. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. You can play around, make your own thing. But yeah, this is just kind of the basics of how to make it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. Bye.